Okay, here's most of the structure of the dome minus the door. Now we need to take a look at how to cover this thing. I went in and she's like, they need to call somebody. What's this guy doing? But she said, oh yeah, just go down to the stop sign and then the guy should come out with the thing on the forklift, or he'll come out to talk to you or whatever, but just go down to the stop sign at the end. I see a guy with a forklift.
Hi, friend. I'm gonna hold that. That's what
So you're the lucky recipient of that giant roll.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
On the trailer, the sides fold down.
I've got a long extension. I can take your roll up in the middle and just set her on there.
Okay.
All right. Well, I will be back in just a couple minutes.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Oh, here it comes. Hey, and I just turned on the thing. Oh my god. Oh, that was beautiful. No, it needs to go in a little more. You got about 6 inches on this side.
Okay.
Alright, stop.
What are you guys gonna do with all of that? Whatever that is.
I don't know what we're going to do with all of it.
What are you gonna do with the first 500 yards?
So it's architectural fabric, like the stuff that's on the Denver airport. So for like roofing, we're going to make geodesic dome. I mean, so
You could do a whole community.
Right?
that's part of the
Seriously?
idea.
We'll give you those.
Awesome. Thank you.
Very welcome. And may you guys have incredible adventures.
Thank you. We will.
Yeah, that would be a bad thing to roll.
Oh my gosh, right?
Where'd our trailer go?
This is a roll of architectural fabric that is the same stuff that's on the roof of the Denver airport. Oh, it's cold. So the dome fabric is apparently PVC coated. I can't really figure out any good resources on how you're supposed to make it stick together. So I'm just gonna try PVC cement and glue a chunk together and see if it holds. I don't know. The sides do look a little bit different, but I don't know that it really matters. I guess I'll just do it like a cross, because that's probably how I'll have them laid over. Hopefully this works. Nope. Nope. Yes, okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Woo, that smells good. Assemble parts quickly. Cement must be fluid. Allow 15 minutes for good handling and 2 hours of cure time. Oh crap, that's a bad sign. Nope, that didn't work at all. Let's try again, maybe sanding it without primer. There are heat welders for this stuff that I have seen, but I do not have one of those. So, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Just need to get this last thing figured out. Should be good. Got a lot of work to do. Please work. I should have just bought one of those freaking heat sealers. Like a couple $100. I spent $4,000 on a freaking giant roll of stuff and then didn't buy the thing to make sure I could seal it together. What's wrong with me? I'm so dumb. I mean, that felt... Well, now it's nothing. I don't really see any kind of like chemical process happening here that's like melting the stuff together, so I don't think this is gonna work. All right, you want some heat? I'll give you some heat. Let's set that on fire. I'll probably set it on fire. These things flammable? Let's move away all the things that might be flammable. Oh, got some bubbling, got some sagging. Oh, that didn't work. Let's try. We just need a way to melt this crap together. Oh. Hey, that's looking like progress. That's also hot. Hey, 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 hey! Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's tight. Oh, yes! Yeah! Yeah! Look at that. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, that's really tight. Tight like a tiger. Ooh. And it weighs about 1,000 or 1,200 pounds. So I need to figure out a way to get pieces off of it without killing myself. So back when I used to make signs, we would have rolls of vinyl that were just basically a giant roll of sticker. The roll would sit on a thing with rollers on the bottom, and that allowed it to roll back and forth with ease. So my hope is to try and do the same thing with these dollies, but I'm not sure how well that's going to work out. That seems like it might be good there. Actually, that doesn't even seem bad. Hi. Hi, Gwen.
Hi, Dad.
Stay back, babe.
Right there's good. Feel like it's working?
The jack is working.
That's good.
Alright, so some of the wheels on this side are a little bit wonky. That one over here, I'm going to try and lift it back up again. That makes me very nervous. Of course, every wheel is off. I wonder if it's because those casters swivel. So I'll try and just throw these guys on a board. Maybe that turning motion is causing the casters to lock up. I think these casters are too small. Yes, that'll work. So in order to figure out how to actually cover the dome, I came into Blender and just created an iconosphere, and then I took this section and I cut lines down here, and so I'm just gonna have a bunch of panels that are like this, and then I took those panels and then I flattened them out into one of these. So here's one of those panels flattened out, here's another of the panels flattened out, here's the width of the fabric, and then the length I just figured out by pushing these guys as close as I could with a little bit of overlap. And so that's what I got here. I think this is like 8.5 feet or 8 3/4 feet by 13 feet, 105 inches by 159 inches. And so that's what I'm pulling off the roll. I had to come back to this thing a couple times and first add this line and figure out
how wide this was. So it's 36.5 inches on both sides. And then I also came back to figure out where exactly this point was on here to where I could line up the exact point where everything should be coming together, but it didn't necessarily work out.
Hold it on the black dot.
You want it like that?
Yeah, nice and tight, real tight. Perfect.
Cool. Oh, oh, that's neat.
Love you, thank you. It fucking works. Get up here and push and try and roll it this way.
Okay. I'll try. If I get crushed, it's your fault.
Yep, just like that. Perfect. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, baby.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, yeah. That is awesome. More?
Oh, no.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Alright, let me just double check. That
You want me to
is.
hold it here?
I shouldn't move, I mean.
I meant the thing, but okay.
Oh.
That way
No,
you
I'm
can.
trying to get to that, see where it bends down.
Yep.
Alright, that's over 14, so that's good.
Party time.
Works, man.
Can I do anything else?
We need 4 more of these.
Alright. Man, I can't believe you figured it out. It's awesome.
It's so.
I was concerned even when we were buying it that this wasn't going to work. I think you were
Me
too,
too.
yeah?
I was like, just do it, go. Just go.
You got this. You can figure
You'll
it out.
figure it out. Just go. And then I was like, oh God, maybe I'm not gonna figure it out. Maybe I just wasted $4,000 on fucking shit
Right.
I can't even use.
Couldn't tell if you were walking or not. Does it feel like it's shifted like a lot over this way? Look.
Maybe. Probably. Well, this is the last one we need, so.
For now, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, it's shifted a lot.
Measure once, cut 4 times. That's what I always say.
You grab that side and just... tight.
So trying to use just the heat gun and push the fabric together while it was on there without a whole lot backing it really didn't work, and so I had to try a bunch of different things to actually get the fabric to stick together.
Alright, so I got the middle sections all the way around done. So now I'm going to start on the top sections. I still have the door to do, but I'm going to start on the top sections and try and work my way around from this side and work around. Alright, the structure's up, the door's together. Now I got to finish the cover that the wind blew off a couple days ago. I said, brr, it's cold out here. Oh man, this is... so the seams I have on here are not super strong. Where's the top center? It's up here somewhere. That big cluster mess is the top center. When I was trying to pick this up a little earlier, this was kind of tearing some parts. I don't even know where I am. It's been my plan to try and reinforce these seams on a flat surface, so I'm going to try and set up this is not... How do I... Oh yeah. I want the leading edge to be a teardrop that blasts air backwards. Oh, I wish I had tin snips. That's awesome. Titanium scissors, right? Oh wow, that's great. Yeah, that's great. Okay, I need another can. Like an airfoil, basically. Something like that blows all the air this way. So when I drag it this way and then roll this way, all the warm air is shooting backwards. Yeah. Something like that. I didn't actually plan that out to be everyone. I mean, yes I did. Come on now. It's gonna work, except the tape's gonna melt. That's okay. If it kind of works and I need to get high temp tape or whatever, I'll do that. But I don't want to go to the store if I don't think that it'll work. Alright, let's try that. Alright. Oh shit. Well, I'm gonna try and actually weld this, not with pop cans, but that feels like it's gonna work.
All right, this was like 14 bucks. This was like 14 bucks. This was like $2, so like 30 bucks. Let's try and figure this out again, but slightly differently. That. I guess that doesn't have to be so long. That. I want more flat, but all right. Alright, I guess I'm going to try and weld that and grind it down. Ugh, it's like... It's terrible. Terrible. It's just going to be more of this, so I'm not going to subject you to it. Alright, look, I don't want anybody to feel bad. I know that welders spend their entire lives trying to get this good, but yeah, you like that? Ooh, it's beautiful. Oh, look at that. That is the worst thing. That, oh, it's so terrible. But I think it's gonna work. Let's give it a try. Yeah. Good. Yes. Let's do it. All right. So the whole idea is that it shoots warm air out, kind of that way. Oh, yes. Well, yeah, that cool down. I think that's gonna work. It got a little hard to drag in there. Whoa, why did I do that? Why, that was dumb. That was very dumb. Feels like it's gonna be pretty sturdy. If only I had more hands. Oh my God, this is... I just heard a big rip there. Ah.
Sweetie,
Hi.
how's it going?
Awful.
Oh. Do you need help?
I don't even fucking know what to do. Like the seams, I'm just tearing them open. I just need this, I don't know, flattened out or something so I can reinforce the seam.
It's like not enough space, huh?
Doing it in the mud was...
Would it be helpful to take it out in the front yard where there's rocks and it's bigger area?
Yeah. Actually, that's a pretty good idea. So we've got gravel in the front yard, so that makes it a lot less muddy. It was Molly's idea. She helped me get this kind of rolled out and at least put in a situation where I can at least work on it now instead of it being a big ball of crap. Not too bad. That was fun. I also obviously need to finish that off around the bottom there. This is what I should have done to begin with, is get a, instead of having the bar here where the flat thing makes minimal contact, is having another flat piece that makes lots more contact, and I would have saved myself an enormous headache. So like this board I have here fits fine here. I guess it's a little long there. And it's a little too short here. Maybe I should just get two different boards. Well, it looks like the my camera does not like to get me and the dome. Oop, there. Now you can see me. Me and the dome in the same color range. Ooh. Anyway, I'm realizing that I should probably get the top stretched, I don't know, and sorted out before I put the bottoms together. Otherwise, I'm probably going to have, doing that'll decrease the warblies, I hope. So there's one of the dots that I made. There's another one. This should be basically up on the bolt. So that should be about there. That's about right. That's about right. These are all, I don't know, I guess it's all pretty good. Oh yeah, I wanted to try and strap this all together. Alright, I got a grommet gun. Ow. Or whatever. I think I'm going to put a grommet here. And then a grommet over here. And then tie that to this point. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, I've never done this before, so this is my first little test piece where I was able to heat weld it together. Okay. Okay. Do I need to put my own hole in first, or will this make a hole? Guess it makes a hole. Hey! Nice. This guy's got little magnets on it, so the pieces are on there. They stay on there pretty well. That's cool. I like that. It makes my life a little easier. Hey, pop right out that way. Watch this video of these Chinese linemen who are up on 1,000 feet up in the air working on electrical lines, and I was like, there's no way I could do that. I drop shit way too much. Alright. So this is apparently called pole line. This is 2,500 test, as is written all over it. So I need to, what is this? Oh, okay. Oh, alright. I'm going to need to learn some knots. Hooray, hooray. Time to practice knot making. Alright, I got a bow line, and then I'm going to try and tie a trucker's hitch. So I need to attach the bottoms first, I guess, because when I'm trying to do this, it's just bringing the whole cover up. I've got the board in here, just lined up with this, so I'm going to try and go through and get this melted together.
And that's what the sticks are looking like on the inside. If I would have just done that to begin with, instead of trying to roll on the bars, boop, the roller has very little contact area. Focus. The roller has much more contact area with the flat piece of wood. If I would have just done that to begin with, I could have saved myself a whole lot of heartache and cursing. Well, I was trying to tie it down from up there, but just pulling the whole thing up. So I'm thinking I need to probably take it from here and then pull it down there. Yeah, it's all right. Okay, bowl and knot. I'm trying to remember how to do this. Nope, this back and up and around. Is that right? Oh, I think I did it. I think I did it. Oh, that's awful. Well, that totally sucks. Shit. Alright, I guess I need a bunch of eyelets. I need eyelets. Well, that was a tremendous pain. No one had what I actually wanted. So I ended up at Ace Hardware. They sell chain. And then in order to sell the, footage of chain, they cut off a link and then throw a link in a scrap bin. And so I was just like, hey, can I buy some of these? And you can have them, and they're all scrap. So the bolt fits through the chain pretty well. Hopefully I can just tie after that. Alright, that's good enough. That is a little, hopefully that'll be all right. It's looking pretty good. Now I gotta figure out the door again.